Hey YouTube, video 2 of today. This is a Epiphone Les Paul special model Express, which means it's a slightly shorter scale and it's a smaller body than a normal Les Paul. I don't have a, well, I suppose you could argue that's sort of Les Paul, so it's that much smaller than a, well, that's a sort of double cut Les Paul, I suppose you could call it. Yeah. So 22 inch scale, which is the same as a Fender Duosonic. A normal Gibson would be 24 3/4, so it's a bit smaller. Doesn't make a huge difference to ability to play it. You do need to be a wee bit wary of when you're bending it though, because you can bend a full. You can bend really far. Just because of the shorter scale. But you get used to it after 5 minutes of playing it. Yeah, so these are like your, I suppose it's a sort of kiddie's guitar, but this is what you would buy for your kid if you actually wanted them to learn to play. I mean, this is as I said, I don't know if I just said the video didn't work the last time, so I might be repeating myself. This is pretty much brand spanking new. It's like I've got it in to get my pal to say to upgrade it with silly pickups. These ones being green Duncan Invaders, but I thought I would do a wee video of it just as stock. If anyone's interested in buying one of these for either for, I suppose, camping or something like that. It's a bridge pickup, neck pickup. Actually very like my Wee V, which I've actually got a short scale guitar myself. But there's nothing wrong with these pickups at all. I think Dal's just put them in just for putting the green ones in just to make it look a bit more exciting. It's a wee bit bland, I suppose. Yeah, so I would recommend this. I think they're about 120, 130 quid. So it's a good bit more expensive than your cheapy ones, which I've actually got a couple sitting down there. For some reason, things seem to come in groups to me. So basically here's one that I've got in to get I'm just going to put those green pickups in it, make it a bit more rocking. Also, for the same guy, it's his son's or his grandson's guitar. He's got this is a Rockwood by Honor, which is a very heavy sort of mini Strat, but this is quite a short scale. I'll probably do a video of this once I've got it working as well. So this is an 18.5 inch scale. So I recommended that you stuck 12s on this one, because there is a point where you get to with strings on mini guitars where it becomes. You can feel it. The string tension's all over the place. The strings are far too loose to actually work when you've got it in standard tuning. So to get round that, I mean, I'm not even going to pretend that I've thought about tuning that. But this is quite an interesting looking little guitar. I might stick a Hot Rails in there. I'm not sure. Yeah, so there's another mini guitar, but I'm not finished with mini guitars yet. This is one I bought the other day. This is I didn't even realise when I bought it. It wasn't until I went to pick it up I thought it was just a Strat, but it's actually a small Strat. And I don't know what the scale on this one is. I think this one's going to be an Iron Brew one. It's 22.5 inch scale. So it's 22 3/4 inch, so it's kind of longer than the Epiphone there. This I quite like this because it's actually got being a mini Strat. It's actually got a full trem on it, and it's got the 3 pickups and stuff. So. So this one I think might actually turn out pretty well. So I don't know, I can't decide Iron Brew or Buckfast or what I'm going to do switchy wise. I will get down to it. Sounds pretty good. But on the mini scales as well, I bought this in the Barras the other day. It's a little bit grotty looking. So this is an even shorter scale, I think. So this will definitely need, this one needs a bit of work done to it. It's 19.5 inch scale. We're going down. This one interestingly has the pickup here. If you look through my videos, I did one of a purple guitar on a Chinese beach. It was actually quite a funny video. It's probably worth watching. When I heard we were going to the beach, I was expecting it to be like the beach at Loch Lomond, and it wasn't. It was like a big thing with dolphins and thousands of people. So I'm standing there, like being the only white person within a 100-mile radius, with obviously being Scottish, being even whiter than most white people. Standing there in my shorts, playing a mini guitar, doing a review. But it was a very similar type thing, but it had a plastic bridge. This one's got a metal bridge, and its pickup was here, which I don't think is as good a place to put the pickup because it's obviously going to be louder here. So this is why does the red light? Yeah, so we'll just see what I do with this. I might have to actually paint, because it's blue. I'm thinking iron brew colour, but I think I might actually paint the whole neck orange, including the fingerboard, because the fingerboard's really grotty. I tried to sand it, but it looks kind of shit. So that one, and then I got another one. There's the number of short scale guitars. This one is tiny, and this is the one with the Scottish pickup, in which I don't think it's as good a place. I would have preferred it there, but it's there. I'm not really sure what to do with this. This is a very, very short scale. I'm not sure this would ever actually work as anything other than a toy, really. No, it's the same, 19.5. It's the same as that blue one. Is it the same size? Sort of, maybe. It's not exactly the same. It's obviously a copy of the same sort of thing. Look at the strap buttons actually halfway up the neck. That's quite interesting. But my thoughts about this one is a U-bass. Like, I've always wanted a U-bass, but they're 300 quid or something like that. So I'm wondering if so a U-bass is the sort of short scale ukulele bass that's got the big massive thick rubber strings, which I bought 6 months ago and never actually go down to put them in anything. I'm wondering if I could convert this into a U-bass. And what I'm thinking is, obviously because they're rubber strings, I can't use a magnetic pickup because it won't pick up rubber vibrating. So I'm thinking of putting a ukulele piezo bridge on it. And what I'm wondering is, I wonder if I can make that work with a speaker. You know, the piezo bridge. So it could be like a bass, a very short scale bass that's, it could be interesting. I don't know. I got this for swapping the pickups in that in V Mini Les Paul. These are the sort of things you can pick up all the time, but it's like, in general, they're not. It's not really a musical instrument as they come. Because I mean, if you look at my videos, I've done a few sort of short scale mini guitars. I did a Bucky one and an Iron Brew one, and you do need to do work. You need to work on the nut, and you need to arrange everything to make it actually work. Because I think they're only maybe about 40 or 50 quid new, and you buy it out of the box and it looks like a guitar. That's it, but it's got strings on it that you can't actually tune no matter what you do. So ultimately, for a kid who's just going to go and make a noise, then fair enough. But if it's actually, you want them to actually learn how to play, something like this isn't really. It's not worth it. You can't physically learn to play on it. I mean, even when something like this, I've set it up and I've made it work properly, it's still, you kind of need to know how to play before you attempt to try and modify what you can already do onto the sort of crazy bendy strings and all that. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I don't think that doesn't apply to this. I mean, okay, it's not the same price as a full size Epiphone, but it's a good it's a real guitar. Rock and roll. So I'll do another video of this probably later on this afternoon. If I could be bothered, I would edit them together now, but I can't be bored. So I'll just call this video part 1, and then when I put the green pickups in, I'll call it part 2 and see what difference it makes. Those pickups look like Invaders, so I'm hoping they're going to be absolute death metal machines. They kind of, look. It's certainly going to give it a bit of a look. Rock and roll.